Hey guys, Chase here. Welcome to the second video in the series. If you didn't see my first video, the first video was about the class system. This video is going to be about the item mall, the do's and don'ts of the item mall, um, what you should buy first when you first start the game, what things to never buy ever, and stuff like that. If you have any questions, please comment on the video, ask your questions, or PM me personally. If you need me in game, you can see my character's name is Sir Colby or Earth Jace, and share the video. We want to get the word out so people don't make the same mistakes. Alright, so starting off, when you first start the game, you chose class, you chose your build, you're ready to go, and you're like, alright, I want to spend $12, the second least amount. I want to spend $12 in the game. Let's see what I can get with $12. Alright, you first started. My recommendation would be get the Newbie box. Now, the Newbie box comes with everything you're going to need for starter character. It's going to automatically level you up to 240. It's going to have skill vouchers, which gives you these vouchers so you can get your starter skills. You're obviously going to have to get better ones. It's going to give you armor. It's going to give you a mount. It's going to give you trinkets. It's going to give you a badge. It's going to give you everything you need to start the game. You can, in fact, level off with these items. And it also gives you stone that gives you 5 times experience and skill experience for the duration, which is 60 days, or until you hit level 280. Once you hit 280, the stones are no good. It also gives you something that advances you 5 levels. So every 5 levels, this bag starts you off at level 240. Once you get to 245, it automatically gives you 5 levels. So you get to 250. Once you get to 255, it makes you 260. It stops at 260. I would recommend getting this if you're a player that can't afford to spend hundreds of dollars on a video game. Drop $12. Get 3 of these. Make 2 farmers so you can farm gold. You can buy anything you want with gold. You can buy angel gold, which is the item mall currency with gold. You just have to find a player selling it. Make 2 farmers with it. Just go farm gold and make 1 main and use it on your main. Um, very, very good. It gives you PD and all that. Now, one of the biggest increases in this game for stats is PD fashion. I see a lot of people going in here and buying these fashion eggs. Unless you have hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to spend, do not buy these eggs. You are not going to get your money's worth at all. The A-class vouchers, which are the Roman Warrior PD vouchers, they sell for 4 mil a piece right now. You get 20, 25, anywhere between 20 and 55 of them on a normal basis. 55 of them is not a lot whatsoever. It's going to get you a little over 200 mil gold with 1, which is a ridiculous low amount. The egg itself costs 400 angel gold, which is anywhere between 800 mil to a bill. You're going to get 55 tickets from it. It's going to net you 200 mil. It is not worth it. Buy these from players. Buy the vouchers from players and buy the PD that way. It is the biggest waste of money you could possibly buy. Do not do it. Terrible waste of money. Second thing, waste of money, is furniture. Furniture is absolutely terrible. There's a house system in this game. We'll go over that in a later video. Do not buy furniture eggs. Absolutely useless. Never been useful, ever. Some people at the beginning, when the system first came out, spammed them, got the furniture, whatever. It was a new system. Do not buy it. Waste of money. Pet stuff. Now, there are a few things in here that are very useful and a few things that aren't not very useful, and you should avoid at all costs. Fusion pet lucky bags. Unless you're trying to get a special fusion pet, which is basically fusion pets are things you change the shape of your pet to give it new skills. Basically, it changes from one monster to another. Unless you're trying to get top tier one, by top tier I mean a special one. Waste of money. Avoid them. Monkey egg lucky bags. They're very good for getting baseline pets. Teddy eggs and kitty eggs are the best pets in the game right now. Besides Arcana ones, but you can't get Arcana anymore. So if you're aiming to just get stockpile pets for your pet system, this would be the thing you would go to. You go to the Monkey Egg Lucky Bag. You can get advanced blood certificates and medium blood certificates to evolve your pets. You can get potions to make them stronger for a short amount of time, XP cards, vouchers, stuff like that. Moving down the list, we're going to go to Reamp by Attribute. And I will go into the system a lot more later. I'll go into the pet system later. There's a pet system in this game that gives you stats. It gives you attack bonuses, HP bonuses. Reamplify egg is going to be needed once you get the pet system. Pet system is probably the single most expensive thing in this game to get into. We'll go over that in a later video. Once you have your pet systems opened, then you buy these pet amplify eggs. This is what you use to open your pet system. You can buy this after your character has full Zionic gear and PD and stuff like that. Advanced blood certificates avoid at all costs unless you absolutely need to start your pet system. These things are very expensive. You get them in dozens during spam events, and there's special events that have them. Medium blood certificate, same thing. Shapeshift preview scroll, same thing about the fusion egg. Unless you're fusing your pet, don't buy it. Blessed fusion potion, they're not necessarily for pets, they're about fusioning altogether. I'll go over that later. Improved pet feed gives your pet a permanent increase in stats. So once you unlock pet system, you improve your pets to times 10. Intensified, and use those. Everything else is useless. Don't buy any of this. This is all garbage. You can make better stuff than this. All bad. Going on to special potions, PvP. If you're going to be PvPing, these potions are very good. 16k HP, which is a lot compared to every other potion. You go to general for general. Battlefield curse stones, don't buy them from here. Not worth it. You can get them in game for like 10 mil to 20 mil. All these things right here, all terrible. They're outdated by years and years and years. This used to be good. Not worth it now. Double XP card, all this is bad. Don't buy any of it. Maybe the 15-day one if you're that desperate and you're above 280, 281. Otherwise, don't touch any of this. They're all useless. Going to teleport, never buy any of this. Terrible stuff. The only stuff that's useful is the Maple Teleport Scroll, which is a better version of Mark Porter Scroll because you get to mark yourself at multiple points. Mark Porter Scroll is just a point. You use your Mark Stone, you set your location somewhere, and use your Mark Porter Scroll to go back there after you leave. Lucky Bags, the biggest cash sink in the game. These things are basically the lottery. You buy a bag and you can get any one of these items. 99.9% of the time, you're going to get the last item, the Hyper Mini Scroll. Terrible. Useless. They last 1 minute and 30 seconds. Not good whatsoever. You could spend $200, $300 and not get the top thing in this bag. People still spam them. It's one of those things that it's like, alright, if I have everything I need for the pet system and PD and everything else, then I spam these. I wouldn't recommend doing it. I would quite honestly wait for that idiot that does spam these, and then he doesn't need an item he drops, and then you could just buy it from him. End up spending a lot of money, but like the mount will probably go for $90, and the sword and the staff go for a little over $100, but quite honestly, you could spend $200 and still not get any of those. So wait for that idiot to spam him, and buy it off of him and laugh at him because he spent $600 to get that, and then you're only going to pay him $100. These spell bags are kind of needed. You're going to need some of these skills. Every class has good skills. Life, Divine Arrow, Holy Ballad, so good. Necro, the only really thing useful in here is Apocalypse Elegy. Everything else is kind of bad. Chaos kind of doesn't really have a bad skill. Polar Starburst is the best one. Spiritual Energy is probably second best. Earth, they're all good relative to Earth. Earth isn't the best right now, but they're all good except Weaken. Weaken's terrible. Sword, all good. Axe, all pretty good. Spear's bad. The only good ones in here are Sankey Support, Passion Warcry. Bow, all pretty decent. Assassin, the only thing good is Mat Enhancement. Shield, all good. So these, once again, lucky bags, but you're going to need the skills anyways. So you can spam them. Fusion Pet Lucky Bags, we already did that. Dark Sea Rider, avoid this at all costs. All it's going to give you is a whale. Same thing as the other Lucky Bags, except they're just worse mounts. So if you're going to spam bags, don't spam these. Spam these ones. Lucky Wish Bag, this is to get stuff to enhance your weapons. Like Enhanced Pestle Tickets makes it go from times 3 and 10s to times 4, and it doesn't break your weapon. Piercing puts a hole in it so you can put a gem in it. Elf Egg, Dragon Lucky Egg, don't buy them. Worst. Weapon, Armor, Ride, avoid these at all costs. They're all terrible. On sale, this is the stuff that has special sales going. This is where you usually want to go when you're looking at things. A lot of times they'll have other sales, like these bags will go from 500 AG to 300 AG at one point. So good time to spam was when they're on sale. There'll be an announcement on the main website for that. Top sales, this is stuff excuse me, that everyone's buying now. These are the popular stuff that people are buying right now. PD eggs, Aquarius eggs. People are idiots and have too much money sometimes. But yeah, that is basically the item mall. And if you have any questions, please, once again, comment, like the video, share the video. Some of this stuff might be outdated when you start the game, but the point still stands. Lucky bags, they're the lottery. Newbie boxes are good investments, stuff like that. You can also sell your Angel Gold to players. Some players say buying 2k AG. You can sell it to them for whatever the going rate is. Ask multiple people what the going rate is before you buy it, before you sell it. Don't ask his friend, don't ask him. Ask someone else. Find someone trustworthy that's not involved with the sale and ask them what the price is so you don't get ripped off. Also, another thing, scammers are rampant in this game. There are a lot of scammers across the whole game. They'll rip you off. They'll say, I'll give you this later if you give me this now, and then they'll never give it to you and they'll disappear and you'll never see them again. Do not, under any circumstance, give anyone items anywhere without having an item in return. So if they're buying 4,000 Angel Gold for 8 billion gold, and when you go to the trade window, you only have 8 slots. Make them pay for those 8 slots. Whatever, if they're buying all these bags, 8 slots of this, that's 4,000 Angel Gold right there. Make sure they pay for it, whatever's in the thing. Because if you trade them 8 of these, and you're like, all right, I'll just trade them again and finish the trade, and they'll give me the items. 99% of the time, they just won't give you the items that you want. Just be careful. Have some common sense. Don't get scammed. If you ever get scammed, tell someone. The game, unfortunately, won't do anything for you. You did the trade. You should be checking trades. There's a confirm button on the trade. Confirm the trade before you do it. Don't give anyone items before they give you items. Have some common sense. I'm rambling now, but that's the video, guys. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the comment section. I'll see you next video.